What's up, fools? If you're looking for the best information on Ring of Honor and what's going in and outside the rings, make sure you log on to the ROH podcast. Or is it ROHcast? Hey, whatever it is, make sure that you go to it because these three guys are something like FBI agents. Be careful.
Hello everyone, welcome to a very special episode of ROHcast. It's episode 43, I think. My name's Harry. I'm the web designer and co-owner of ROHWorld.com. As usual, I'm here with the other co-owner and the editor of the website. He is a guardian of truth, Stephen.
Hi everyone.
We're also joined by one of our writers, the zombie podcaster, Des.
How's it going, wrestling fans?
And making a very rare appearance is podcast's worst nightmare, John.
Yeah, it seemed like a good show to show up for today.
Yeah, we've your very expensive plane ticket to our exclusive UK studio has been paid for by our new investors. So thank you to them for that, for this one-off treat of having John on the show. But yeah, this week is a very special show. We're going to be joined by royalty, in fact. Prince Nana, leader of the embassy, is here with us in a minute. So I think we might as well get to that interview now. So we hope you enjoy it, and we hope you enjoy the show as well. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to the podcast. We're joined by a very special guest, royalty in fact. Leader of the embassy, Prince Nana, is here with us. Nana, how you doing?
I'm good, my friend. Everything is good. I'm happy. It's about 110 degrees in Manhattan right now, so I'm on my rooftop enjoying the view and enjoying the day. How are you guys doing? Where are you guys? In Ireland?
No, I'm in England. It's not hot here at all. It's grey and raining, so I'd much rather be where you are.
Thank God I'm not there.
Now, I did just refer to you as the leader of the embassy. Is that still correct after, what went down in Pittsburgh with Tommaso Ciampa?
Absolutely, my friend. There was a clause in the contract when I went into contract with all of these investors and brought in these lawyers and so on and so forth that upon any type of interruption with what it is that we're doing with our day-to-day business, Prince Nana would always have 100% liability and also say in what goes on day-to-day business with the embassy. So, yes, the embassy is still intact. I'm still the corporate leader of this company, and we have to do a lot of big things before I lose these investors.
Now, for those who didn't read about it, in Pittsburgh, you were trying to propose marriage to the lovely Princess Mia, but were viciously attacked by Tommaso Ciampa. I mean, is he still in the embassy? Is this him out? I mean, what's exactly going on?
As far as I know, I am still diligently trying to work with the man. I am the one who made Tommaso Ciampa who he is today, okay? I am the one who has helped that man have an undefeated streak with ROH for about a year. So, it's all the ball is in his court, but I can tell you this much. Put his hands on Prince Nana, and that's the number one no everybody's contract that ever signed with me. You don't ever put your hands on Prince Nana. And will Tommaso Ciampa have to pay? Time will tell, my friends.
I mean, if Tommaso Ciampa is out of the embassy, I mean, who does that leave? I mean, are you and RD Evans going to perhaps try and wrestle, or what exactly is the plan?
I think from the time and the standpoint that we're at right now, I'm not even in a working relationship with RD Evans. He ratted me out, told a lie right in the middle of the ring at a television taping, all right, and made me look like a jack, which led to me being, attacked again that next night in Pittsburgh. So right now, I've been dealing with other attorneys to get that situation straight, to make sure that there's no money stolen, and that the embassy looks and recruits some of the newest, hottest talent in the wrestling business today.
Prince Nana, this is Des from Southern California, and I had a question for you regarding your shareholders that you mentioned a little earlier.
Your name is Daz?
Yes, it doesn't matter. My name's not important.
My goodness.
My question is basically about your shareholders, and basically, how did you and RD Evans come into contact with these shareholders, and what was the thought process behind it at the time?
Well, Adi Evans, obviously, I met him a few years back in Arizona when WrestleMania was there, and Ring of Honor did a shot on WrestleMania. So I met him there. I interviewed him. I thought he was a wonderful guy as far as the background in the legal business. So the investors were brought in by a few other affiliates of the Embassy. And I introduced them to Adi Evans, and we all together closed the deal, certified it, and realized how strong of a deal it could possibly be, especially with Ring of Honor being acquired by Sinclair Broadcast Group at the time. So everything was falling into place at one time. The investors loved what we were doing. They have keen places that they have put the embassy, and now we're in the situation we're in now.
Hey, this is John, and there's been talks of collusion between you and the House of Truth and Truth Martini. Can you just give some insight of what's going on between the two groups?
I have a tremendous amount of respect for Truth Martini, who is a tremendous sports wrestling trainer who's trained some of the top guys in some of the greatest companies. And we have a lot in common because I've managed some of the top guys in some of the greatest companies and also developed some of the top guys in the wrestling business. So when you talk about someone like Truth Martini, you've got to be talking about someone with drive, someone with longevity, and those are the type of people I like to affiliate myself with. I like Truth Martini, okay, but are we in a working relationship? No, he has the House of Truth, I have the Embassy. He's getting championship belts and TV titles, and right now I'm still trying to make sure that we have a superstar in place, which we did in Tommaso Ciampa. Okay, but now where everything is going is totally in the hands of Tommaso Ciampa. Okay, if he wants to take the low road, then the low road will have to come to him.
You recently sold sort of the contract of Rhino to Truth Martini for $70,000. I mean, do you regret doing that perhaps now?
Who told you I sold it? Who told you I sold that contract? Did someone tell you that?
I have seen a video of you.
You go online and you look at these tweets and you go and you look at all what these people are saying online. Don't believe what you see online, all right?
The video.
How can you ask something like that after I get dropped on my head? How?
A video of you giving Truth Martini the money. Or vice
What
versa,
video?
sorry.
When and what video? I don't even know what you're talking about. My God.
Perhaps it was doctored.
All right? Truth Martini and I, we go gambling together, all right? After shows, we go gambling, we go hang out. We hang out with all the lovely women all across the United States and the world. Okay, so if we're borrowing each other money, that's our business. I don't know since when it's all of a sudden turned into some kind of negotiation or whatever the heck you're talking about.
I saw $70,000, a transaction between the two of you, and where did that money go? Where did you invest it?
But listen, this is all I'm saying. I told you just about 5 or 6 minutes ago that Truth Martini is one of the greatest trainers I've seen in a very long time. Okay, I told you that just now. So why wouldn't I want to send someone that I'm working with over to him for some time to get some knowledge to help out and so on and so forth? We help each other out. That's how you do. That's how business is done, my friend. Okay? So if you're talking about collusion, I did it for money and so on and so forth, you're out of your mind.
Hi, Nano, it's Stephen here. As you say, the collusion between you and the House
Tyler?
of Truth.
What's up, Stephen?
How you doing? You say the collusion between you and the House of Truth. Could we maybe possibly see someone from the House of Truth, maybe someone like Michael Elgin, come over to the embassy?
Well, Mike Elgin is a tremendous performer right now, and there's always possibility for anything. But I think he's happy where he is right now. I mean, obviously they're going through their bumps in the road and they're butting heads, but that happens in every great faction. Okay, so Mike Elgin, who is still primarily fresh to the product, has a long way to go before he even talks to me, because I haven't seen him win any belts yet. So until I start seeing some championships, or if I see something really, really crazy and risky, then I might have to seal the deal. But Truth Martini has that on lockdown.
So, Prince Nana, I mean, it's just been announced that there's going to be a big tag team tournament on the August 3rd television tapings. And, well, with that void, it's a big opportunity for the embassy to get right back into things. Do you think maybe, yourself and you can pick a partner? Maybe Ernesto Osiris can make a comeback and you two can go for the tag team titles.
There's a possibility for that. I mean, as far as I sent a tweet out maybe a few weeks ago that I am getting back in ring condition after what went down in Pittsburgh. Okay, because again, how dare anybody try to put their hands on Prince Nana? Do they know who I am? How do they know what championship bouts and events and main events I've been in? Okay, so for someone to even try to put their hands on me, that's something that basically woke me up. Okay, and I've been advised to get back in the gym, start working out, get your body in shape, eat right, and stop eating the peanut butter soup. You know what I mean? It makes you bloated in the middle of the night. In the night, forget it. The gas you get from eating peanut butter soup, it can kill you. So I just slowed down on that, okay, and started focusing more on the protein bars and sushi.
What about shrimp cocktails? Is that still part of your
That's
diet?
That's always on the menu. That's a zero-fat. Yeah, it's a zero-fat thing. So the shrimp cocktails is always number one on the menu, my friend.
Beard Dog on the forum wanted to ask, where is the best place to get the shrimp cocktail?
Oh, there's a place that I go to, all right, in New York City. All right, it's not too far. It's called Me's Restaurant, right on, I believe, 60th Street and 9th Avenue, somewhere like that. Unbelievable. They serve it warm, they serve it cold, they serve it smashed up, all sorts of ways. You can enjoy the shrimp cocktail. They have it, in ice bowl. They have it in warm water. They have it in a soup. It's unbelievable. It's delicious.
And at the Pittsburgh show, Ciampa interrupted your proposal to Princess Mia. You're in Mia's relationship now? Where do y'all stand? Are you engaged? And if you are planning on getting married, how will the scale of that wedding compare to the royal wedding?
That interruption of my proposal to marry Princess Mia was definitely emotional because after I got knocked out, I really didn't get to even see her because I was dazed, I was confused. I know she was there with me, but at the same time, I don't know if she was there. So it was a very emotional time. I didn't get to see her until I was actually flying out with her. And, it's just unfortunate that Tommaso has chosen to take that path and do what he's done to me, because not only is he disrupting the business going on, but he's disrupting my personal life as well, because, I had some big things planned for that weekend in Pittsburgh, and he totally ruined it. So somebody has to pay for that, whether it's, Tommaso, whether it's RB Evans, someone has to pay in some way, shape, or form. And am I kicking them out? No, I'm not saying anything. I've never said that, okay? But something has to be rectified as soon as possible before there's very big problems.
So, I want to look at Prince Nana's moral character here, and what for you is the best way to propose to the lovely Princess Mia now that this first proposal sort of went awry thanks to Tommaso Ciampa? Are you going to, hide her ring and her ice cream, or what's the next fancy way for Prince Nana to propose to a princess?
The best way these days, it's right there in the middle of the ring, but obviously that was kibosh. But, I might have to, cheat only one time and put it in a peanut butter soup for her. It might give her a little gas later on that night. But if I put it in the peanut butter soup right next to the goat foot, she will never see it. Once she bites into that goat foot, oh my gosh, she'll see a big ring waiting for her.
Now back to the situation.
I don't mind Princess Mia's gas. All right, so let's just get that straight.
Now, back to the TV talk situation. We've seen Tommaso Ciampa in 2 recent TV talk shots, and you appeared to get involved in the match and, cost Ciampa the TV title, possibly. Was that intentional or complete accident?
Come on. Are you kidding me? Why would I do that, huh? Why would I do that? Avoiding more money? Are you out of your mind? I can't, but there's things that you have to do in order to stay in the game sometimes. You know, I'm not saying that I would go out there and actually cause harm to somebody working with me. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, but if I have to protect myself, and obviously I was protecting myself, protecting my investment, and things didn't happen the way it was supposed to. So it was a ball that was dropped, not on my part, but on the part of people that are around me, and that's one thing we're going to be changing in the very, very near future.
Okay, I was just commenting on what I was noticing, that was all. We have a question on...
You know a lot of things, I noticed. I noticed you know a lot of things, all right? You should be an FBI investigator or something, my guy.
He's working on it.
We have a question here from 187 Joeism on our forum. He wants to know who came up with the "We Are in the Money" song idea.
That was me all the way. You know, of course, I mean, it's not really an idea, it's a way of life. Okay, when you're happy and you're making money, you sing a song. And I know how to sing, and that weekend at WrestleMania in Atlanta with ROH, you know, I was feeling good. We had some special guests with the embassy, and it just came out. Okay, and that's the way it all bounces.
So now that you've recorded that hit song, Nana, do you think you know, maybe after wrestling sort of winds down, you'll head into the studio and record a platinum selling album?
Oh, you see, you don't know me very well. I've been in the music business for many, many years, my friend. So yes, as soon as the contracts are completed, as soon as we do and we complete what it is we're completing at ROH, which is well titled, back to Ghana, West Africa, then yes, you will see some new releases on iTunes. Make sure you pick them up, okay? And you know the McDuck Money. The McDuck Money is the theme song for the embassy, so you should look it up on iTunes anyway and pick that up.
Prince, you mentioned about, you know, you'll keep going with the embassy until, you know, you get what you want, really. I mean, it's been a while since the embassy has held, you know, titles. I mean, how long will you give it until maybe you think that the embassy has failed?
You know, it's not a failing thing. It's not an ROH thing. It's not a TNA thing. It's not a WWE thing. It's a wrestling thing. The embassy is not going anywhere. Okay, wherever it is that Prince Nana is at, or any of Prince Nana's affiliates, then the embassy is there. Okay, so just know deep down in your heart that the embassy will be a major factor in the sports entertainment wrestling business before the end of the year and moving forward into the next millennium.
Okay, well, I think I don't know how much time
you've
got,
Nana. What are you thinking now?
I was thinking.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I was just thinking maybe we've gone too long. I don't know how much time a royalty like yourself has exactly here.
Hey, listen, this is all I want to say to the people out there listening, all right? In the wrestling business, you have to be real, all right? You have to be real from the day you get into the business, and you have to know what it is that you want to do, okay? I know what it is that I want to do. Obviously, right now, Tommaso Ciampa don't know what it is that he wants to do, okay? I will try to help and steer him in the right direction, but it's totally up to Tommaso Ciampa where he wants to go, okay? And it's been totally up to me where I want Prince Nana and the embassy to go, and that's all the way to the top, okay? And that's with or without Tommaso Ciampa, okay? So just know, like I said, deep down in your heart that one day you will understand why I always say the embassy forever.
So how can your fans get in touch with you? Do you have a website or Twitter?
The best way to get me is on Twitter, Prince King Nana. That's Prince King Nana on Twitter. On Facebook, they can go to my Facebook page. It's Nana O and then Bando, BANDOH. Okay, that's the Facebook. But Twitter is the best way to get real-time advice from Prince Nana on what's going on in your in your lives. Okay, so I'll be able to advise you on what your next step should be, whether it's jumping off the George Washington Bridge or just, staying steady with what it is you're doing.
And Prince, if people wanted to maybe invest in the embassy, how would they go about doing that?
Well, the embassy is always taking donations, okay, especially for autograph pictures, and we would love for our fans to just donate some money so we can make sure that the crown jewel robe is still intact, that's not getting damaged, and that the insurance is good on that in case it needs to come back out of the case. They can always send us a payment on PayPal, and just email. The email address for our PayPal is Bandoh, BANDOH, group, GROUP, at AOL.com. And you can send anything between $10 and $10,000 to our PayPal. We'd be greatly appreciating that, and we'll send you an insult via email. Thanking you.
One final question before we let you go, Nana. I mean, I was thinking of perhaps applying to join the embassy. Do you have like an application form I could fill out? I mean, how would I go about trying to join?
Well, the embassy doesn't allow applications. We come and we sort you out. So you have to be making noise wherever it is that you're at, whether it's in the wrestling business, whether it's behind the scenes, in the scenes. You have to be making noise in your particular job in the wrestling business, and you will be sought out by one of our agents. And if our agent comes and finds you, you might have the opportunity to walk in the shadow of greatness. Even right now, what a lot of people are doing, Tommaso Ciampa went to the ROH tryout, and I had somebody, I had an undercover agent there scouting him. So that was one of the places where I really knew for sure that I wanted to book this individual.
After, you've talked with us for about 15, 20 minutes here, is there any of us four perhaps you'd like to have in the embassy?
Des?
No, not at all, unless you were scrubbing toes and maybe washing backs. Other than that, no, my friend, I'm sorry. If you know how to clip some good toenails, then maybe there's a 50% chance you'll get in the embassy.
I think John could do that, so you might have your man there. Well, Nana, I think we've probably took too long here, but we really appreciate coming on the show. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it, guys. I'm going to be out in England soon. I hope not for too long. And when I come out there, I'll make sure that I say hello to you guys.
Great. We look forward to it.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, you fools. If you're looking for the information that you need about Ring of Honor or anything else Ring of Honor related, make sure you check out these 2 FBI agents or 3 FBI agents. I don't know how many of them there are here at the ROH podcast. Did I say that wrong? It's ROHcast.
Yeah. ROHcast.
All right, let's do it one more time.